Cowboys Nation, brace yourselves. Micah Parsons trade rumors are swirling. Troy Aikman just put our receivers on blast, and a rookie lineman's return could change everything. From blockbuster deals to locker room drama, but we're diving into the stories that could make or break America's team. You won't believe what's happening in Dallas. Welcome back to Dallas Cowboys Nation, your go-to source for all things Cowboys. Today we've got a jam-packed episode covering some hot trade rumors, controversial comments from a Cowboys legend, and an update on a key player's return. So buckle up, Cowboys fans, because we're diving deep into the latest buzz surrounding America's team. All right, let's kick things off with the bombshell that's been rocking the Cowboys' world trade rumors swirling around our defensive superstar, Micah Parsons. Now, before you hit that panic button, let's break this down in separate fact from fiction. Multiple sources close to the team have reported that several NFL franchises have been making inquiries about Parsons' availability. It's no secret that Micah has been nothing short of phenomenal since he burst onto the scene in 2021. The man they call the Lion has been terrorizing offenses, racking up sacks, and making game-changing plays left and right. But here's where things get interesting. While it's true that teams are sniffing around, the Cowboys front office has been adamant that Parsons is not on the trading block. And honestly, can you blame them? We're talking about a generational talent here, folks. A player who can single-handedly change the complexion of a game and strike fear into the hearts of opposing quarterbacks. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. But what if we could get a king's ransom for Micah? Well, let me tell you why that's unlikely to happen. First off, Parsons is still on his rookie contract, making him an absolute bargain for the production he brings. Secondly, he's the cornerstone of Dan Quinn's defense. Trading away a player of Parsons' caliber would be like voluntarily amputating a limb. It just doesn't make sense. But let's play devil's advocate for a moment. If, and that's a big if, the Cowboys were to entertain offers for Parsons, what would it take? We're talking multiple first-round picks, established players, and probably the firstborn children of a few GMs. The price tag would be so astronomical that it would likely scare off even the most desperate of suitors. So, Cowboys Nation, take a deep breath. While it's flattering that other teams recognize Micah's greatness, don't expect to see him in anything other than the star anytime soon. The Cowboys know what they have in Parsons, and they're not about to let him go without a fight. Now, let's shift gears and talk about a potential addition to the Cowboys roster that's been generating some buzz: Chicago Bears running back Khalil Herbert. With Tony Pollard set to hit free agency and questions surrounding Ezekiel Elliott's future with the team, the Cowboys might be in the market for a new backfield weapon. Herbert has shown flashes of brilliance in Chicago, displaying a unique blend of power and elusiveness. In limited opportunities, he's averaged an impressive 5.1 yards per carry over his career. The young back has also demonstrated an ability to catch passes out of the backfield, making him a potential three-down threat. So, why would the Bears be willing to part with such a promising player? Well, it's no secret that Chicago is in the midst of a rebuild. They've got a potential franchise quarterback in Justin Fields, but they need to surround him with talent. Trading Herbert could net them additional draft capital to address other areas of need. From the Cowboys' perspective, Herbert could be an intriguing option to pair with whoever ends up as the lead back in 2024. His ability to break tackles and create big plays would fit nicely in Mike McCarthy's offense. Plus, at just 25 years old, Herbert still has plenty of tread left on the tires. But before we get too excited, let's pump the brakes a bit. While the rumors are out there, there's been no concrete evidence that the Cowboys and Bears have engaged in serious talks. It's entirely possible that this is just speculation based on team needs and potential fits. If the Cowboys were to make a move for Herbert, what would it cost? We're likely looking at a mid-round draft pick, possibly a 4th or 5th rounder. It's a price that Dallas might be willing to pay if they believe Herbert can be a significant contributor to their offense. As always, we'll keep you updated on any developments regarding this potential trade. But for now, file this one under interesting possibility rather than done deal. All right, Cowboys fans, it's time to address the elephant in the room. Cowboys legend Troy Aikman has set the football world ablaze with his recent comments about the team's wide receivers. During a radio interview, the Hall of Fame quarterback didn't mince words when discussing the current state of the Cowboys' passing attack. Aikman said, and I quote, "I just don't see the separation from these receivers that you need to have in order to be successful in this league. It's putting too much pressure on Dak Prescott to make perfect throws every time." Ouch. Those are some strong words from a man who knows a thing or two about what it takes to succeed in the NFL. But is. Now, let's end on a positive note with some encouraging news about offensive tackle Tyler Guyton. The rookie has been sidelined with a meniscus injury, but recent reports suggest he's making significant progress in his recovery. Guyton, who was drafted in the second round out of Oklahoma, showed promise in training camp and preseason before being hit with the injury bug. His combination of size, athleticism, and technique had many Cowboys fans excited about the future of the offensive line. According to sources close to the team, Guyton has been ramping up his activity in practice and could be nearing a return to game action. This couldn't come at a better time for the Cowboys, as depth along the offensive line has been tested in recent weeks. While it's unlikely that Guyton would immediately step into a starting role, his return would provide valuable depth and flexibility. The ability to rotate fresh bodies in and out of the lineup could be crucial as the Cowboys make their push for the playoffs. Head coach Mike McCarthy had this to say about Guyton's potential return: "Tyler's been working his tail off in rehab. He's champing at the bit to get back out there. We'll continue to evaluate him day by day, but we're optimistic about his progress." For Guyton, the opportunity to contribute to a playoff push in his rookie season would be invaluable. The experience gained could set him up for a larger role in 2024 and beyond. Cowboys fans should keep a close eye on the injury report in the coming days. If Guyton is able to make it through a full week of practice without any setbacks, don't be surprised to see him suiting up on game day very soon. And there you have it, Cowboys Nation. We've covered a lot of ground today, from trade rumors to controversial comments to injury updates. As always, the Dallas Cowboys continue to be one of the most talked about teams in the NFL, both on and off the field. Before we sign off, I want to hear from you. What do you think about the Micah Parsons trade rumors? Is Troy Aikman's criticism of the receivers fair? And how excited are you about Tyler Guyton's potential return? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's keep the conversation going. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on America's team. Until next time, remember how about them Cowboys.